Alright. Alright. Seems like my voice is back. Seems like I'm not as sick as I was before. So let's try this one more time, guys. Let's try this one more freaking time, alright? If you guys don't know, my name is Noose. What up? Alright, so seriously, let's get the show on the road, guys. If you guys don't know, my name is Noose. Welcome to the stream. By the way, last time we were trying to do something on stream and we couldn't do it because Hypixel has a lot of bugs and a lot of issues, and I had to figure out how to figure that out. So let's get to it. Yeah, what up, guys? What up, boys? Alright, so here's the deal. I started a brand new co-op island. Brand spanking new co-op island. Alright? And I went to go make sure that I can craft minions so that I can show you how stupid easy this game is. Alright, this game is so easy that a lot of people are overcomplicating what they have to do to get to endgame from the beginning. So I'm going to be streaming today to show you guys how freaking easy it is. It is going to take some time. It is going to take some work. But it is not going to take as much work as normally people do. A lot of people tend to grind a lot this game. So what I'm about to show you guys, or about to do in the stream, is literally show you guys how to make a lot of money and how to get from the beginning of the game to the end game and skipping a lot of pointless crap, right? So let's get straight to it, right? So we're brand spanking new, guys. Wait, why is there a Jerry on the stone? I have no idea, dude. That Jerry was there to begin with. What up, Jerry? He's like a hawk. He's like a nighthawk. It's like a cool nighthawk just observing me and how cool I am. Then we have another Jerry over there. Look at that. Alright, so anyways, let's do this, right? Real simple, guys. What you're going to want to do is just knock down this tree. Alright? And we're going to skip a lot of random stuff that we don't even need to do or worry about. You can do it if you want. If you want to do every little dumb thing, then you can do it if you want. But I'm just going to try to skip as many steps as possible and only focus on what I think is more important. Now, of course, this is not going to be the fastest way of doing it, but it's going to be pretty good. All right, I'm pretty sure someone can come along and do a better speed run. But what you're going to want to do is knock down that tree. You want to grab that wood. You want to head across the island. Real simple, guys. Real simple. Bam, baby. All right. Next, you're going to want to, of course, click your Jerry because he needs to talk to you. You're going to want to click this guy, collect whatever cobblestone he has in him, and head on over to the new world. Alright, so here, there's a bunch of things that you are going to want to do. Number one, you're going to want to go unlock most of the shops. So, unlock the wood shop. Just click these little guys, make sure that you can use the shop. There you go. Multiple Jerrys aren't supposed to be possible, but I have like 5 Jerrys on my island for some reason. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of glitches in this game. Well, let me just turn down the music just a little bit. A little louder on my end. Alright, so we're going to click that. We're going to unlock that. We're going to definitely need to unlock the farm merchant. And we can go for weapons, I guess. We really don't need to, but we can go for weapons, and then we'll go for a builder. The other ones you can unlock, but you don't need to unlock them just this moment, just because you're not going to be using them for quite a bit, or they're not really too necessary in the beginning of the game. Alright, so now that you've done that, guys, you're going to want to, of course, walk over to your banker, unlock the banker, click the banker. It's going to give you $10. You're going to want to put that as $10 back into the bank. I have a couple coins already in the bank because I had to make sure that we weren't gonna have the same error we had last time. Alright, we're gonna walk into the auction house, the glorious auction house, the most OP thing on the entire server. If you don't know about the auction house, then you're missing a ton. The auction house is the best thing there is in the entire server. Better than dragons, better than armor, better than swords. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? Alright, so number one, we gotta go get some money. So the way we go get some money is we're gonna walk over to this little dumb wheat field. Alright, we're gonna go into the little auto miner guy. We're gonna collect whatever he has, and we're just gonna start collecting some wheat. We just need some funds so that we can buy some weapons and some tools to make our job a little bit easier. We need exactly $100, so we're gonna buy. But there's really nothing else that you really need. And then we're just gonna end up collecting some money and using the auction house to make millions of dollars. Real simple, guys. No need to stress out, no need to grind. Just listen to Big Papa Noose, alright? Just listen to Nooses, alright, guys? Don't question, just listen. Alright, cool. We got some wheat. This wheat looks nice and dandy. We get about $1 each, so we got about 2 stacks. Let's get a couple more stacks. Alright. Should we put on the cartoon mode or what? Can I put on my shaders? What up, guys? Is just me on your stream? No. There's people on YouTube watching. Yeah, I think you're only watching from Twitch? Yeah, you're from Twitch. Alright, cool. So, let's not waste more time. We got enough to make some money. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head on over back to the hub. /hub. We're at the hub. And we're gonna sell what we just got, right? You're gonna be like, no, Nooses, don't sell it, bro. Why are you selling it, dude? You needed to upgrade your minion. And I'm gonna be like, no, bro. What I need is I need to sell all this stuff so that I can get some money. Hey, what up? What up, son? What up? Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go buy some tools, because we need some tools, right? So we're gonna go into the miner. We're gonna buy a promising pickaxe. We're gonna hop on over to the farm merchant. We're gonna probably get a rookie hoe. We really don't need the rookie hoe, but I guess we can use it. I don't like it too much because it gives you more seeds, but some people like the seeds. No biggie, no problem. And then we could waste some money on the axe. We really don't need to though, so we can skip the axe. And what we're gonna go do is we're just gonna go buy an undead sword just so we can have a sword. Now we really don't need the sword because we can probably eventually buy a better sword, but this is a decent sword to start off with. Alright, so cool. Now we have our stuff. What we're gonna go do is we're gonna go to the miners little area and we're gonna unlock the tier 2 miners area, which is technically the gold mine. So the fastest way to do that is not by mining stone. What you want to do is you want to focus on mining coal, because coal gives you a lot more experience. So we're just gonna get a couple of coal. Hey, look at that. Real simple, guys. Real simple. No need to stress out, just have a good time. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Give me some coal. Get some coal here, get some coal there. Hey, there's some coal there. And there we go, we're level 1. So we just got enough coal to unlock the second area, which is the gold mine. So let's head on over to the gold mine. Are you taking donations? Yeah, dude, I do take donations. People donate here and there. So now we're gonna go over to the gold mine. Real freaking simple. Real simple. No need to stress out, guys. It's a nice, beautiful day. Look at this. Nice, calm, beautiful trees. Wait a minute, there's no trees. Oh yeah, there's trees over there. Alright, anyways. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to Rusty. Alright, and the reason why we want to talk to Rusty, guys, if you don't know, is that you can buy telekinesis from him for $100. So we're gonna click him. We're gonna put telekinesis only on our rookie hoe. And if you really want to, you could put it on the promising pickaxe. I'm going to do it, but you don't need to, just because most likely I will get a better pickaxe pretty soon. But you can do it just in case. And what you're gonna want to do is you want to teleport back to the hub, guys. It's really simple. Oh, you mean like IG donations, in-game donations? No, I don't take in-game donations just because I don't want people to say that I not cheated, but that technically I wasn't able to do what I do because I was taking donations. So I'm not gonna take any donations now. Maybe later once I establish a couple mil to show you guys how easy it is. But after that, yeah, I probably will. No, he doesn't because he wants to show how easy the game is. Yeah. Alright, so now, real simple, guys. What we're gonna do is we can do one or two things. We can rather, one, go and set up our minions, because we have a total of 5 minions that we can set up, or we can go and try to get some money. Me personally, I think setting up the money is a little bit more important, but some people like to set up minions first. So you decide what you want to do, the way you want to play it. I'm gonna go try to make some money. I'm gonna go try to buy a jungle axe, and then I'm gonna go and focus on unlocking minions right after this. So the reason why we need a telekinesis is that so nobody robs our little wheat while we're trying to get some wheat for money, because this is technically the easiest way to get money in the beginning of the game. You don't get a lot of money, but it's super duper easy because there's just a lot of wheat farms. So what we're gonna go do, since most of these are exhausted or people took all the wheat, we're gonna go do the little cool trick that a lot of people don't know about. Actually, probably a lot of people do by now, but all you're gonna do is you're gonna teleport to the next island. And if you can't teleport to the island, just make sure to get some wheat so that you can unlock the barn. And then you're gonna want to teleport right back. My username is Nooses. And what that does, guys, if you don't know, is when I teleported there and back, it ends up taking me to a brand new server. So, oh, well, I guess there was wheat, but this guy started taking it. So that's what it does. It takes me to a brand new server, which will probably give me a server that has fresh wheat on the little farms. Hold on, let me just turn down that music just a little bit more. Whoever made this mix did not think about the audio levels. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. What's a good mid-game money-making strat? I have full strong dragon and aspect of the end. I will... The auction house? I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys. The auction house is like the best. Alright, so look at that. So now that I teleported back, you guys can see that it has a brand new island or a brand new server, which is a fresh batch of wheat. So this is gonna allow me to make some money really quickly, and I don't have to get used up fields, right? I don't have to compete with anyone for getting this wheat because there's no one on this server right now that's gathering wheat. So I get nothing but a bunch of wheat for myself. Okay, there's one guy there, but he seems to be a little AFK. Let's just take that from him while he's AFK. Sucker, give me that, sucker. All right, so anyways, let's go try to take this before he wakes up and takes our precious wheat. It's no biggie though. We're not going to be here for too long. We just want to get roughly about $1,000 to $2,000 so that way we can buy a jungle axe in the auction house. Jungle axes really don't go for too much. If you want an enchanted jungle axe though, that might be 10,000. Depends. It really depends. Okay, that guy's better beat this guy to this wheat right here, because if not, he's gonna take it from us. Alright, how much wheat do we have? We have a decent amount. Let's just do this little last farm. We're gonna go back to the hub. Don't be that guy, guys. Alright, let's go back to the hub. Why does it teleport me there? Alright, so since we can't do that, we're gonna go warp to the island. We're gonna warp back to the hub. How do you invest the auction house? I'll be showing you guys everything about the auction house pretty soon. I'll show you guys how to invest and all that stuff. It's pretty simple. You just have to be a little bit smart and a little bit patient. But I can't tell you a certain item yet because you guys are all on different levels. So if I tell you to start selling this item and the other person only has 10,000 and you have 2 million to invest, it's not gonna work out for you that great. Alright, so we're gonna sell that coal. Alright, we have roughly 2,000. Whoa, my game just froze. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the auction house. We're gonna go look for a jungle axe. Here we go. It's all about being patient. Jungle. Bam, baby. There's a bunch of jungle axes. Let's go all the way to the end. 2,000. Oh man, why is everything so expensive right now? Alright, we'll bid on this one. And then we'll bid on this one. Alright, so this just means I have 2 chances of possibly winning one. It doesn't matter if I win the other one. I can always just try to resell it and get a little bit more for it. If you guys can see, that guy just outbidded me for 69 coins. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. What we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go get some more wheat while we're in a little bidding war with that person. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click that and we're gonna bid a little bit more. We'll start a little bidding war. Yeah, but anyways, if you guys are asking me about like what do I sell in the auction house, all that kind of stuff, that's the wrong question to really ask, guys. You guys need to understand that there is no one item that you should sell in the auction house. You can sell anything in the auction house. If your mindset is stuck on selling one item, or if you're looking for some type of magical item that you're gonna keep selling forever, you got another thing coming. You're pretty much not ready for the auction house to use it efficiently, so you need to change that mindset. The auction house is easy in honesty, but it is still a little tactical, so you do need to use certain tactics to make sure that you're successful in the auction house, and that way you guys don't have to grind so much and be slaves to this game, and be able to enjoy the game and have a bunch of money. Alright, so that person outbidded me one more time. Let's go. We're gonna bid on this one. Okay, hey, what sword do you have? Hold on. Boy does gaming. If we lose, what sword do you have now? I don't have. Oh, I only have the undead sword. Yo, what up, Nico? I have another guy who is selling one for 525. I know about HPB and leaping swords, buying blah blah blah. Selling them costs 100. All right. Okay, so this guy outbidded me one more time. We're gonna bid for that one if we have enough money. All right, we do have enough money, and this is why you guys want to be getting some more wheat while you're bidding in the auction house, because these dummies are gonna start outbidding you, and you need to try to win at least one jungle axe. At least one jungle axe. Then, by the way, guys, how do you guys like the new update? I heard that there's an update. I really didn't pay attention to it. Really don't care too much anymore. But I heard there was some type of update. Hopefully they made it easier for you guys. I really doubt that, though. Hypixel tends to make things harder instead of easier. It's just their game plan, you know? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell this wheat so that we can get some more money to be able to try to outbid that person. Alright, let's go check the auction house. Let's go see how we're doing. Oh, they're bidding way too much for that. Alright, it's no big deal if, let's see if we can bid this one. It's no big deal. You guys can always just check for another jungle axe. So let's go look for another potential jungle axe while we wait. We really need the jungle axe to progress in early game. The reason why we need a jungle axe, guys, if you guys don't know, is because you're going to want to be able to upgrade your minions a little quickly. And the easiest minions to knock down and upgrade would be the wood minions, aside from the wheat minion. It's one of the easiest to really grind out. Alright, so let's see. No, $1,000 for that one. 700. We'll bid on that one. It has efficiency 1 on it. Oh wait, I don't even have enough money. Okay, we'll see what happens. I think we just got outbidded by 2 people. Alright, let's go back. We're gonna go get some more wheat. Alright, so another way to make a lot of money in the beginning of the game is technically to level up, like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's a collection. Hold on, let me see if I still have it in my chat. No, I don't. I'll show you guys right now. You'll see, it's kind of interesting. But you get like $1,000 or $2,000 or 400 or 500 every time you do certain tasks. So by doing tasks, you technically could make a decent amount of money, and all you really want that money for is just to get a jungle axe. You don't want to waste it on armor, you don't want to waste it on swords, you don't want to really waste it on anything really. What you want to do is you want to save up all your money. And the reason, alright, there you go. So like that, how I leveled up a skill. There you go, that's what it is. When you level up skill, you get these little bonuses. So $400 is a lot, that's pretty sweet. And I just got $400 for just mining some wheat, so I'm making some extra cash. If we do not win that jungle axe, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna collect all the money back, and then we're gonna try to put all the money on one jungle axe pretty much to win the auction. I know it kind of sucks for me because technically I'm streaming it, so I know one of you guys can just go and try to like outbid me and all that stuff, but normally this is not going to happen to someone that doesn't stream or that's not a YouTuber. You won't have this issue because nobody's going to really try to do dumb things, you know? But I know that could be an issue. And then at the end of the day, I can always just ask someone if they can sell me a jungle axe, give me a jungle axe. Alright, so let's go back to the hub. Why does it keep taking me there? It should technically take me back to the normal hub. I just saw it. What is the price for one? Jungle axes, dude, are super cheap nowadays. Back then, they were probably good up to 20,000, 15,000, depending on their enchants, depending if they didn't. Right now, you can probably get a jungle pickaxe, depending on what time it is, for a good 500 bucks. 500 coins. No biggie. Alright, so I'm pretty sure these guys outbidded me. Yeah, I don't know why these guys are paying so much for a non-enchanted jungle axe. It's okay though, we'll take back the money. And we're gonna go look for another jungle axe. Quick, it ends in 1 minute. Alright, hold on. Someone's saying they have an axe for sale. Alright. Thank you so much, sir. Let's see if I can get that one in the bag. If not, no biggie. Alright, so now that we have most likely they're gonna win that jungle axe, what we're gonna want to do, guys, is we're gonna buy some wood. So we're gonna buy about 1 stack of wood for 320 coins, and what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go buy some cobblestone. Now the reason why we want to buy cobblestone instead of mining cobblestone is because it's a lot easier, and we're gonna be able to build the minions. We're gonna be able to build the minions that we need, which will allow us to gather cobblestone, which is going to allow us to unlock a very important item in the beginning of the game. Now that important item, guys, if you guys don't know, it's going to be in your mining collection. It's going to be your cobblestone, and it's going to be number 4, which is enchanted cobblestone. The reason why enchanted cobblestone is so important to unlock in the beginning is because enchanted cobblestone is a super needed item in the game. Enchanted cobblestone is used for a lot of things. For instance, it's used for miner's outfit. It's used for all this other kind of stuff, like super compactors, normal compactors, all that kind of jazz. So it's an item that's always going to be used. That's technically why you want to unlock enchanted cobblestone. On top of that, it always sells. There's always people looking for enchanted cobblestone because they need it to make items. So what we need to do is we need to buy some cobblestone so that we can unlock that as fast as possible. And if we use our minions, then that's only going to be better for us, right? So we're going to get a couple of stacks. Alright, cool. And while we let that auction play out, we're going to go back to our island, and we're going to go and form. Do you have ender leggings for me? Karim, the question is, do you have ender leggings for me, bro? I don't got nothing for anyone. Alright, so anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, turn all that into wood planks. We're going to make 1 or 2 chests. Let's just make a dub chest. Actually, we'll just form that all into chests. Alright, we'll make a dub chest for sure. That's going to be our storage system. We really don't need more storage than that for a long time. And what we're going to want to do now is we're going to want to craft our what is it called, our cobblestone minions. So we're gonna form a couple pickaxes, and we need 4. And actually, you know, we'll do 5 because we can unlock the other one pretty simply. Alright, so what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna form our minions. Oh wait, hold on, I don't think I have it unlocked. Let me go make sure I have it unlocked. Let's see. There we go. We just unlocked the cobblestone minion recipe. So let's go try to do that as soon as possible. Bam, baby. Real simple, guys. Nice and easy. Real chill session. Alright, so we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll just do a 5th one because we're going to be able to unlock that pretty soon. Alright. And what we want to do, of course, is we want to place those down as soon as possible. So we're going to do 1. We're going to skip 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place the next one. Oop, I think I messed up. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place the final one. And that should be 5 out of 5. They're going to eventually build a bridge for me, so that's pretty cool. They'll be able to build the bridge. And then of course what we want to do is we want to knock down this wood so it doesn't interrupt the minions, because I don't know if they added the feature where technically it slows down the minions if they don't have a good spot to do that, if you know what I'm saying, if y'all know what I'm saying. So let's just go knock that down just to be safe. Alright, so bam, bam. Alright, so after this, nighttime comes and technically monsters are going to start spawning. So what we need to do is we also need to buy some lights, unless you're going to want to not be connected to the island. So this is the island that ends up spawning monsters. So if you don't want to be bothered by monsters, you just don't need to build a bridge. You can build your little minions on that island over there. and just never connect the bridge over here. You really don't need this area over here for anything, but just in case you do, let's go buy some little lights. Let's go buy some little cute little lights. Let me just go check the jungle axe auction. Alright, so I didn't win it. Oh well. Let's take back that money. We're gonna go and try to buy another jungle axe. No biggie, guys. Depending on how fast you can get the jungle axe is how fast you can do certain things. You still have plenty of time, so it's no big deal. Wow, someone spent 10,000 on that? They're dumb. Alright, so we'll bid on this one. Do that many people really need jungle axes still? Did I hop on the wrong time to do this? Alright, we'll bid on those two. We'll see. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed. Alright, so what we're going to want to do now is we're going to level up the minions. So that's why we don't really need to worry too much about the jungle axe yet. We still have some things to do before we actually need the jungle axe. So what we need to do is we need to go level up our minions. We need to unlock, I believe, 2 or 3 more minions to unlock the 6th minion slot. So the way we're going to do that is technically wheat, because wheat is the fastest for us. And hopefully by that time, you know, our cobblestone minions are going to help us get 1,000 cobblestone, so that way we can unlock enchanted cobblestone. Once we unlock enchanted cobblestone, guys, the ball is going to start rolling pretty quickly. It's going to go a lot faster, and you're going to see why enchanted cobblestone is so useful, what are the benefits of it, and why it's a decent item for starters to use to make a lot of money. And by a lot of money, I mean a lot of money for a starter player. I don't mean like millions and millions of dollars, even though you could make millions of dollars off enchanted cobblestone. It's not, I would not advise it to be your #1 source of income. So let me just show you guys. Super duper easy peasy beautiful cover girl. So we're going to be using this wheat right here to level up. We're not going to use this to sell. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Get a little bit more wheat. We can probably put our minion up to level 4. That's our goal. So once we level them up to level 4, we should have the next minion slot unlocked. And if you really want, you can go for level 5 and level 6, but you could technically wait unless you really want more minion slots, or if you don't get that jungle axe as soon as you wanted. So we'll see, we'll see. Alright, so let's see how much wheat we got. Bam, bam. One. Alright, we need a little bit more wheat. We got level 2. Alright, so remember guys, I can rather be here and wait for the wheat, or I can do the little trick, which means I just teleport to the barn and then come right back. What are your auction stats? Bro, my auction stats got resetted, I'm pretty sure. Before though, they were pretty awesome, to be honest with you. They were really, really good. There should be some video somewhere on one of the streams when I do show my auction stats. But right now, technically, they should be 0 because I restarted completely. I doubt that stuff rolls over. Alright, let's go. So you guys can see, I just warped right back and I got fresh farms for me to grind on. This is going to allow me to get to level 4 for the wheat minion. And then right now, once I get level 4, I will go and check to see where that jungle axe is at. Alright, so let's get some of this clutter out of here. Boom, boom, boom. I need that space. Let's put this little guy in there. Alright, so did we unlock it already? Yeah. Alright, so one more unique minion to unlock the 6th slot. And then we're gonna go and place another minion on our island. And then hopefully we get a jungle axe by that time. If we don't get a jungle axe, we're technically behind schedule. So that is one of the big things that we definitely need to lock down, because if not, it's going to be super grindy to do it with a normal axe, and you don't want to do that with a normal axe. You really want a jungle axe. Now I know there's some random YouTuber out there saying that the jungle axe is slower than an efficiency 5 gold axe. I have no idea what that guy is smoking. That guy is lost his marbles, lost his mind. The jungle axe is way better than the efficiency 5 gold axe, and the reason why is because you do a lot less work than that goofball. That goofball doesn't take into account that you need to move your mouse a lot to be able to mine that wood, so that means you have to be super active and concentrating while you're mining the wood. But I guess he just ran out of content and didn't have any bright ideas, and he decided to make that goofy video. I forget that YouTuber's name, but don't listen to that guy. He has no clue what he's talking about. I'll trade you 750 coins for 1 jungle axe. I would like to do that, dude, but I want to kind of show that you can do this legitly. So thank you for the offer, but I kind of want to show that you could do this without being supported by fans or anything like that. Alright, so we got it to level 4, guys. Let's go check the auction house. We can sell the extra seeds, we can sell the extra wheat. We really don't need to use anything more, so let's go back. And while we're in the island, what we're gonna do is we're gonna want to place our next why is this located? Oh, it's because of the wood. Here, let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Alright, there you go. Oh no, it's because of the grass. My bad. It's not the wood, it's the grass. I'm a dummy. Completely forgot about this. Alright, so let's put our next minion. Alright, we already have him crafted because I'm a genius. Alright, so we're gonna put this guy. Let's see, where should we put him? We will put him. We'll put him right here for now. We'll be back. Alright, let's go. Look at that, guys. Alright, we copped a jungle axe for $730. Perfect. We didn't want to spend more than that. Super cheap. Jungle axes shouldn't be. Ooh, look at this. Somebody's just dropping all this on the ground. Yoink. Come up. I just made a couple extra bucks. Alright, we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell the wheat. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell the dirt. Okay. And then now what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go put telekinesis on the axe. Now the reason why we want telekinesis, of course, is so that technically we don't lose the wood when we're mining it, because there's gonna be a lot of people in the dark oak wood forest, and sometimes people just tend to steal your wood. So you want to make sure you have telekinesis. Just takes a couple of seconds that it's gonna take you to go to the gold mine. It's no big deal. You're gonna save yourself technically a lot of time if you just go and get it and put telekinesis on it. Now you can also go and get efficiency 1, efficiency 2 if you really want to. It's not like the right now, since technically you don't have the ability to get telekinesis 5, it's not really the biggest deal, but you could, and that's up to you if you want to waste the time and do that. I am not going to waste that time. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and get more minion slots right now. We're going to put our money in the bank though, just so that we don't die while we're getting some wood. And while we're getting wood, technically we're hoping that the minions are going to work hard and fast enough to be able to get us to 1000 collection. Now I could go mine the 1000 cobblestone, but what I want to do is I want to technically spread out the work between the minions and myself. So while I'm doing the wood, they're helping me to try to get to the 1000 cobblestone, and then when I come back, I put the rest of the minions, then I will go and technically mine the cobblestone to unlock the 1000 to get enchanted cobblestone. That's kind of how we're going to play it. By that time, then we're going to have to try to get roughly $30,000, and then that's when the money making begins pretty much. It's super duper simple. Just watch and or learn. Alright, so we're going to put that away, we're going to put this away, we're going to put that away. We don't need anything else but our jungle axe. And of course it only takes 50 to unlock each collection. So hopefully by knocking this one down, we're going to be able to technically craft our... Okay, for some reason that's tripping out. Okay, that's glitching out hard. Okay, we'll just move on to the next one. Hey, they added more. Wait. Is this new? Did they add this? Or is this glitching out? Did they change this? I think they changed this. No, I think this is glitching out. Well, this was never here. Okay, I have no idea what's going on there, so what I'll just do is I'll go get this stuff right here. Hopefully they didn't screw that up. Who won the giveaway? Not you, my friend. No, I'm just playing. That's bogus. Gilad ended up taking it at the end. It was between Gilad and Zero EXE. They did a coin flip, and Gilad ended up winning the coin flip. They both agreed to the coin flip. So that's who the winner is. Why, dude, they screwed this up. Hypixel, why do you guys mess up things that don't need to be changed? Why do you guys always do dumb things? Alright. Alright, real simple, real simple. Alright, here we go. Okay, so let's see. What we want to do is we want to technically you don't have to, but you could. What you want to do is you want to technically get each one leveled up to level 4 for the wood. The reason why you want to do that is because it's going to give you the ability to unlock a lot more minion slots, but roughly at 8 minion slots, then it starts becoming super grindy to unlock more minion slots. And by super grindy, I really don't mean like it's impossible to grind it. It just means that it just takes a lot more time to start unlocking extra slots. So you could focus on unlocking slots, but minion slots, in my honest opinion, become pointless once you start making a lot of money. So you might not even need to worry about that. We'll figure that out though. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got 6 wood. All right, and then we're gonna go craft 1 minion. All right, we got our very first minion. How many do we need more for our 7th? We need 9 more minions. So let's go unlock the rest of them. And then I'll show you a little trick, technically, to not have to grind all the wood. You could grind all the wood. You don't have to though. You can buy the wood. Alright, so let's go. We need 50 of these. So simple, guys. It's so simple. We make it harder than it is. It's typically what people do. They make life harder than what it should be. Alright, we unlock that one. Of course, we're gonna need a little bit more to make a minion though. So I think you need, what is it, 10, so that's 80. You need 80 wood to make one minion. So let's just get 80 wood. And I think that's it. Yeah, we got 80 wood. Alright, let's move on to the next one. If you don't like us speaking, then leave. Oh, you guys are fighting? Relax, guys, relax. Oh wow, there's a lot of people in this little area. I don't know why there's people in this area, but I guess people are still playing. Alright, so since there's somebody in this area right now and that guy's technically grinding, we could move on to the next area, let this guy get his thing, come back around and then come mine this again. But let's see how bad it is. I don't think he's that desperate for every wood log. Okay, there's 2 people. Let's see if we can just get ours and get out of here. Alright, and there's normally a pattern when all this wood grows back. So I'm going to try to figure out that pattern real quick. This guy's just knocking it down randomly. Oh, there's 2 of them. Alright, we'll be back for the rest. We'll let them do their thing. Alright, we'll be back to that little section to get the rest. Go ahead, Julie. What's up, dude? Alright, there we go. Super duper simple. It's not a lot of people grinding for this. Remember, guys, we need 80. So we just need 10 more. And we should be good. Alright, we are good. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, let's just form a couple of the minions. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put that in there. Oh wait, we don't have enough for that one yet. Okay. I'm gonna put another one in there. To the oak, or the birch, I mean. Alright, we can put it all away. We can sell that stuff later. We'll put those away for now. Get spider boots and grab hook and some armor, which gives you a lot of mana. It's the easiest way, but you have to grind a bit for it. Why would I want spider boots? What's the purpose of that? Random midget? Why do you want me to get spider boots? Why are you always copying me at Sonic Color soundtrack? This guy. Alright, we got enough for that. We got 80. Let's move on to the next one. And then this is the one that's normally busy because people are grinding it out for books. Oh, it's not too busy right now. Nice. We should be able to get our 80 really quickly. let me see. Get spider boots. No, not for you, Nooses guy in chat. Oh, okay. Grab hook, I understand. Reading my chat but why spider boots? Double jump ability turning off. Then you can fly through the air. Because the grab hook has 2 to 3 second cooldown. Ah, we don't need that stuff, dude. Alright, so that was super fast. Alright, so what we're going to want to do now is we're going to want to form... Alright, we're going to go through the portal and we're going to go get the rest of that wood that we needed from that island right there. So we'll just walk over there. Alright, so these guys are gone. Perfect. Suckers. Take that. Gimme. Wait, was it this one? Wait, was it this one or was it spruce? No, yeah, it was this one. It was this one. My bad. Alright, so let's do this. We'll form it. Ah, wow, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nooses? What are you doing? Alright, that's one more. Where's my other one? Okay, so that's our 6th minion. Wait. Whoa. Okay. Oh, we need a little bit more spruce. My bad. We need a little bit more. I think the max minion is 23 or 24, somewhere around there. I'm not 100% sure. Don't worry though, minions are not that important. They are, but they're not like super duper important. What's more important technically is money. You should really focus on getting money in this game before they close off any type of ability for you to make money. So money is of course way better than minion slots because money is going to allow you to be able to buy stuff. Minion slots are only important if you're trying to unlock collections or certain things, but even at the end of the day, you don't need them because someone else, you can buy that stuff from somebody else if you have a lot of money. So it really depends on how you want to play the game. Alright, boom. Alright, so look at that. Alright, so we're 4 away from our next minion slot. We're going to go back to the hub and we're going to talk about something real quick. And what we're going to talk about is technically, is it worth it or is it not worth it for me to grind out the rest at this moment or not? But let me just read some of the comments. You can unlock them by making unique minions. Raffle 2, 20. I was thinking the same thing, but I have 19 and it says I need 50 more to unlock 20. Yeah, I would focus on money, dude. I wouldn't focus on unlocking more minion slots, really. You could, but are you really gonna benefit that much more from one extra minion? Some say yes, some say no. I think not, but we can debate that if you really want to. I have my reasons why I say no. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna go put this money in the bank and we're gonna see. I think we have like $3,000 now in the bank. Alright, 4,500. Alright, so cool. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna talk about something that's kind of relevant to what you're all talking about right now, is minion slots. Okay, let me go to the island so I can kind of demonstrate. Alright, so for me right now, since I'm a brand new player technically, is it worth it for me to go and level all these up to level 4? Well, yes and no. It is, because technically I would get more minions, right? And it would allow me to level up, I believe, to 8 minion slots once I'm fully done leveling all these up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 8 minion slots, or I might be like 2 or 3 short from 8 minion slots. I'm 4 away from my 4th or my 7th minion slot, and some people are gonna be like, oh well, yeah, might as well go grind it. Well, you could go grind if you have extra time. And I think at this point in time, we do have extra time, because we technically need to wait for the 1000 cobblestone, so that way we can get the enchanted cobblestone. Some people will argue that it's technically better to go and grind the cobblestone to get to 1000, so that way we don't have to wait. So then they technically would say that it's not worth it to get the wood minions to higher levels to unlock more slots, but it's actually technically more worth it to go and mine the rest of the 1000 cobblestone, so that way you can get into the auction house as fast as possible. I think I might end up taking that approach in this little demonstration, but I just kind of want to explain this to certain people, especially if you're a new player. You need to pretty much learn how to decide what is worth doing. And I know that a lot of people tend to like stay what's called the tunnel vision. If you don't know what tunnel vision is when like you have something in your head, and you're only worried about that one thing, and you pretty much become blind to other opportunities or other ways of doing things because you only want to do it that one way. So you get this tunnel vision effect that you can only see that one thing. And what you need to technically do is you need to step back and try to consider, well, technically, what's more beneficial, what's more effective for me to progress my island, my game. Is it better for me to keep doing what I'm doing, or is it better for me to just stop doing everything that I'm doing, take a little bit of time to figure out what is the better outcome, and then choose once I have that information. And the best thing, to be honest with you, is to literally just chill back, figure out some things, and that way you have a better choice, instead of just wasting a lot of time doing one thing that you thought was the right thing to do, when in reality there was a better option for you to do. So that's kind of what you need to think about when you're playing the game, no matter what level you're in. For instance, like people that are towards the end game, you know, they're like, oh well, I need to go and beat dragons, I need to get as many summoning eyes. And other people are like, dude, you're joking, right? It's like, technically what you should do is you should just sell those summoning eyes and stop wasting your time hunting dragons. So it all kind of depends. There's a lot of factors that you need to take into consideration. But since we're not there yet, we're not really going to discuss that just yet. We're going to focus on what we have at the moment. And what we have is, we don't really have that much. What we do is we can go and unlock 4 more slots, so that way we can get our 7th minion, and then we can rather decide to do our cobblestone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect all the cobblestone, and we're going to see at what point are we in the collection. Hold on. Oh my lord, I need to get my sword out. Don't kill me, please. Oh wow, I can't take it out because I'm in combat. Alright, we're going to take this out. We're going to take that out. And we're going to get out of here. Alright. Alright, so let's see where we're at in the cobblestone collection. Cobblestone collection. Look at that. We're at 414. Alright. So do I want to go and mine it? Or do I want to go and unlock another minion slot? I would say technically the smartest choice would be to go and unlock it. But what I'm going to do is I'm technically going to go and get the other minion slot. Alright, don't ask me why. I have my reasons why. But what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what is the next minion slot that's going to be super easy for us to get to unlock it. And that's going to be wood, most likely. And I can rather, 1, go mine the wood. Or I can, 2, grab some of that money from the bank and buy the wood. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that money and I'm going to go mine the wood. And what we're going to do is we need to unlock 4 more minions. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get some wood. We're going to get 4 different types of wood and just level up a couple of them to level 2. All we need to do is level up 4 of them to level 2. And hopefully by that time, our cobblestone minions will probably take us to roughly 600, 700. And then if we really want to, we can go and mine some cobblestone. I just don't want to mine cobblestone because me personally, I find it super boring to do that. You can play it however you want. This is the reason why I'm doing the wood, because I find wood to be a lot less boring than mining cobblestone. And it's much easier for me to mine wood than it is to me for me to mine cobblestone. And the reason why is because I have a jungle axe, so it allows me to get a lot more items much quicker than a single cobblestone mining pattern that I get with a normal axe or a normal pickaxe. All right, so let's see. Can we update it? How many do we need for the next one? I forget. I think it's 20. I'm not 100% sure though. Let me double check. Bam, bam, baby. Bam, baby. Bam, baby. 20. All right, so we need 160, right? Look at that. We're getting 600 coins. Awesome. We're getting money while we're doing this. Alright, now the question is, do we have 160? Why can't we knock that one down? Whoa, that scared me. Well, somebody ran out of money. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. Alright, so let's see. I think we have, yeah, we should have one. We should have enough now. Alright, let's move on. 3 more. Alright, so it's technically easier for us to move on to the next one than to keep mining to get the 3rd level of that. So we're gonna skip birch. Not only because there's people here, but we're gonna skip birch. We're gonna go on over to jungle. We're gonna go to jungle, then we're gonna go to the acacia, and then we're gonna go to the dark oak, because technically these are easier to mine. You get a lot more stuff really quickly, but it also depends on how many people are mining at the same time. I can't reach that. And we need 160 of those. Come on, dude, get a jungle axe. What are you doing, my dude? Someone's listening to the wrong person. Oops. What are you doing? What are you doing, Noose? What are you doing, Noose? Hey, what up? Alright, let's see if we have enough. 1, that's 120, guys. Oh no, wait, whoa. No, we still need a lot more. We need about a couple more. Wow. Don't be this guy, guys. Don't use that axe. For the love of God, please go buy yourself a jungle axe. Okay, I can't compete versus that guy. That guy has efficiency on his. All right, we got 3 stacks. We're good. All right, let's move on to the next one. We need 3 more stacks. We need 3 stacks of this one and 3 stacks of that. And we're going to be able to unlock our 7th minion slot. And then after this, once we unlock cobblestone, dude, this jungle pickaxe is gonna kind of become kind of useless, because we'll be able to buy a much better pickaxe once we start making more money. And there's a couple of ways to make money with enchanted cobblestone. You can rather, one, build a generator, which is technically faster than well, I'll show you when we get there. I'll show you. Alright, let's see. We need a little bit more. Oh no, we got enough. Alright, cool. We got enough. Let's move on to the last one. Super simple. Hopefully there's not a lot of people here, which seems like there is. Alright, that guy is too focused on that. Yoink! Alright, let's see how many we got. Dark oak. 160. No, we're not there yet. We just need one more and we should have 160. Damn you. Damn you and your fast axe. Alright. So that should be enough. Let's craft them. Let's just make sure we have enough before we leave here. So let's see. Our dark oak minion. Dark oak. 1. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's do that one more time. I hate when I do that. Okay. Alright, let's go for Acacia. Which one's the Acacia one? I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Alright, that one's the pink one. Alright, and then we need one more, guys, and we have officially unlocked our 7th minion. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have 7 minion slots. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to teleport back to our island. We're going to want to place that 7th minion so he can start working and being our little goon. So we're going to... Do I have any wood? Yes, I do. Yes, I do's. Alright, let's make some little picks, a little sticks. Boom, bam, baby. Let's get this show on the road. Did it not do it? Oh, I did it. And then we're going to make another one. Alright. Now, notice that I'm not really focusing on leveling up these minions. There's a reason for that. The reason why I'm not focusing on that is because it's going to technically take me a lot more time. This location is not good. Oh, it's because of this. Let's get that out of the way. That out of the way. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, cool. 6 minions. Let's collect the cobble. Let's see where we're at. That probably only took us up to 500 or 600. And I just placed that one down, so there's no need to check that one. And let's go look at the collection. Alright, so we're at 563. We still got a long way to go. And this time, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on making some money. We're going to make some money while they do their thing. So, let me show you guys, when you're super low level, what is more beneficial for you to make money. Alright, number one, we can go get wheat, right? The problem with wheat though is that wheat sells for $1 for each wheat, and you only get 50 cents per seed. Now there's a bunch of wheat, and that's pretty nice, but is there anything better that we can mine or get that is technically fast and we will still be able to get a decent amount of money? So let's check wood. Is wood a good option? I get 2 coins per wood. Is it better for me to mine wood, or is it better for me to mine wheat? In my honest opinion, it's better for you to mine wheat, because wood technically is still slow unless you have an efficiency 5 jungle axe. Then you can technically take advantage of the dark oak wood. So wheat, it's still technically a little bit better. Now, can I go into the coal mine? Should I mine iron, gold, coal, any of that stuff? And technically, no, we wouldn't want to, because it's faster for us to get wheat. Now, even though 1 ore does get us a little bit more, the question would be, is it faster than just getting a bunch of wheat? And normally it's still technically a little faster just to get wheat. Alright, so, but we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go see what it's gonna take for us to get to the diamond reserve. Maybe the diamond reserve is gonna be a better option. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna travel over to the diamond reserve and see how long it would take us to get to the diamond reserve. I think you need to be level 5 to get to the I forgot what it's called. It's not the diamond reserve, it's what is this place called? Deep Caverns. Alright, so it requires level 5. And what level am I? I think I'm only level 1. So is it beneficial for me to try to grind that out to get to level 5? Well, maybe. And the way we figure that out is we grab our pickaxe and we technically go and see if gold ore or iron ore is going to level us up pretty quickly. So let's do a couple of ores. Okay, so I think that's +5 mining. Alright, let's go see how much gold gets us. Gold is +6 mining. Technically, let's see how fast we can... Let's see how fast. This is just for testing purposes. I kind of already know the answer, but let's just test it out just a little bit. Okay, so if you guys see, I got to level 2. Now what we're going to want to do is we want to go into our stats. We're going to go into our mining stats, and we need to get all the way up to level 5. Level 5 is going to be 200, so that's probably 500 experience. Is it really worth it? Probably not, to be honest with you. At least not at this point in time, because this pickaxe is kind of slow. So what we're going to do is now we're going to go see the prices at the hub. Hey, what's up, dude? What up, guys? So let's go look at the hub. And we're going to sell one. We're going to sell one of these. And we're going to see the prices and see if it's technically better than wheat. So 3 coins for 1 ore. It's 2 coins for coal, or 3 coins for gold. Is it worth it? Is it faster to get money through the coal mine or the gold mine compared to wheat? You guys know the answer? I'll give you a couple seconds to answer that one. Okay, so the answer is no. It's technically still slower than just getting wheat. And the reason why is because of the axe or the pickaxe that you have. Alright, so let's go look at carrots. Let's go look at how much carrots sells for, right? Let's go get a couple carrots. You know, we can even unlock carrots if we really want to right here. A lot of people don't know that this little carrot farm even exists. I don't know why people don't use this carrot farm. It becomes pretty useful when you're trying to level up minions in the beginning. It becomes kind of pointless though after a while, but it is kind of beneficial when you're first trying to level up minions. So let's go see how much carrots sell for. Alright, so let's warp to the hub. Whoa, that took a lot longer than I thought. And let's go see how much a carrot sells for. And the reason why I'm going through all this, guys, I'm trying to explain something. Alright, so carrots sell for 1 coin. It is not worth it, guys. It is technically still better to go get wheat. So pretty much what I'm trying to show to you guys is that in the beginning of the game, technically one of the best methods to make money, literally in the beginning, this means when you're dead broke, is literally to go over here and start mining wheat. Why? Because there's a ton of wheat. There's a ton of wheat, and I can mine 3 wheat faster than I can mine a single ore. I can mine a bunch of wheat compared to carrots. I can mine a bunch of wheat compared to wood, and the time that it takes me to get wheat is much quicker than if I were to utilize my time to get any of those other items. So technically wheat is still better. Now a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh well, why don't you build a pumpkin farm? Why don't you build a sugarcane farm? Well, the reason why is because it literally takes a lot of time to build those farms, and it takes a lot of time for those items to generate so that you can actually start making bank. By that time, you could use a lot of that time to just go into the auction house and start making money. So what we're gonna do, hey, hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on, I'll be 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell all this stuff. We don't need any of this stuff. All this stuff is useless. We're going to sell the wood. Do I have more wood? Oh yeah, we're going to sell all this stuff. We're going to sell the actually, we'll probably keep the cobblestone. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. Alright. Alright, so we got 2,000 from that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch out. We're going to go grab our little hoe, and we're going to go get some wheat, guys. Do you have a main account? I did have a main account. This is technically my main account now. I had an account, and I ended up giving it away to someone. Alright, so our goal right now is to get $30,000. The reason why we need $30,000 is so that I can show you a little cool trick. I'm pretty sure y'all know about it, but it's kind of simple, and it's going to allow us to double, or no, well, not exactly double our money, but it's going to allow us to almost double our money. So this is what we're going to go do. We're going to go not waste our time. We're going to teleport here. Could you do account giveaway sometime? I would never want to give away my account. Yeah, the guy that won the island has replied. He's on the Discord server. He does talk to us and stuff. I haven't gotten around to making a video, guys, because I got super sick and I'm just technically feeling better. I tried to stream the other day and all this stuff, but nah, dude, I was just way too sick to really focus on YouTube. and I'm not gonna kill myself just to put out a video. So I'll see if I can get him to get on like an interview, see if I can see what he's done with the island, stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Someone already took this wheat. I'm gonna take this wheat from this guy. That's what you get for sleeping on the job. Yoink. It's my wheat. Now there is a better way of making at this point in time. The only reason why I'm not doing it is because since technically you guys are watching, it's going to be slower because you guys can technically outbid me and you guys can start trolling. That's why I'm not really doing it. But technically what's better than this method would be to start using the auction house as soon as possible. But like I said, since I'm streaming, I really can't use the auction house because most likely someone's gonna troll. But what you would do is you would grab your money and you would go and buy certain items. Those certain items would allow you to start multiplying your money a little bit quickly. So I'm kind of just showing you the more grindy way. This is guaranteed. This means you don't have to do any, you don't have to know anything. All you have to do is just literally grind, which is a lot easier for a lot of people. But if I was offline, if I wasn't streaming, I would be using the auction house to get the money. I would already be in the auction house. And then a bunch of people are gonna be like, oh, well, you know, what item, what should I do, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, and all that stuff. But there's a bunch of crazy items that I can already go and buy that are end game items, and I can technically already afford, and I can start making money off of them. Oh, you mean like giving away a brand new account? I don't know, dude. I don't know if I will ever give away a brand new account. Ooh. Like, do you really need a brand new account? You know what? Technically, I could use the auction house if I just blank out the screen. I think I could probably just do that. Alright, you know what, maybe we'll do that. This is already starting to get boring for me. Alright, let's go see how much money this made and then we'll decide. I got today 36 summoning eyes. Oh, that's what's up. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Also, yeah, I need an account to play with my sister on Hypixel. My one got banned for no reason, still not unbannable. That's why I asked. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. Why does everyone always say that? My account got banned for no reason. Like, that normally doesn't happen, dude. Normally there's a reason why it got banned. What did you do? Come on, just tell us. What did you do? You're using hacks, bro. You were using Baritone. Were you using Baritone? The hack client. What endgame item can you buy? I don't know if I should tell you. You guys should know. Alright. I'll just show you guys. Alright. I'm not gonna bid on it just because I know I can get trolled, but alright, so let me show you technically. If I wasn't getting wheat and if I was offline, I would come into the auction house and I would look for certain items that I know I can make money on. And the way I can do that is I would go into the auction house and I would go and buy a dragon fragments. So you go to dragon, you go to tools, you go to look at the frags, because frags are cheap, right? Depending on what frag it is. So you guys can see there's a bunch of different type of frags, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be ending soon. I'm gonna go all the way to the end, and I can bid on some of these right here. So I can possibly win a couple young frags, a couple old frags, pretty much the cheaper armors, the armors that a lot of people tend to talk crap about. So for instance, I'm not going to be buying Superior because Superior is like 100k plus. Hold on, wait, who won the giveaway for the island? I swear to God, I'm on my mom's name. I did not do anything. I just decided to ask. Sorry. That's funny. Alright, so anyways, so for instance, I can buy fragments, right? Look, I can afford some of these fragments. These are technically endgame items, and I can already start buying some, right? So the thing is, if you know the prices of the armors, you can find out which ones you can buy. So for instance, like Young. If I look at Young, this is the one I always like to share with you guys because it's super easy. And I go over here, and if you guys can see, look at the low prices, right? Now the reason why these prices are kind of low is because Young fragments tend to sell for $5,000 a piece normally, and let's see if there's any for auction. Okay, so 20, that's 12. I can't afford that. 10,000, 20. Can't afford any of these. I can probably afford this one, but that guy's probably gonna go up to 15,000. So I would have to try to find one that is only selling 2 or 1. If I find one that it's only selling 1, I can get it for 5,000 most likely. Not guaranteed, but most likely. So those are those frags. There's really not too many at the moment. There's other items like this that I can look around the auction house and pick up for cheap, and all I have to do is just buy them for cheap, sell them for high. Buy them for cheap, sell them for high. And that's technically how I can get to 30,000 with $9,000 in my bank account or in my purse. That's one of the simplest ways instead of grinding. And technically, when I put the item up for auction, I can technically still go and do wheat while the auction ends, and I would technically be able to double my money very quickly. Like I said, the reason why I don't really do it right now is because I know somebody's going to be dumb and someone's going to start outbidding me. So I'm technically going to be wasting my time coming over here and bidding on something, because you guys can literally see what I'm bidding on. Unless I blank out the screen. So for instance, like the frag was one of them. What's another thing that I can buy? I can go buy like diamonds, you know, like if you look at diamonds, emeralds, iron, whatever it is. So we look at these little diamonds right here. We'll look at the uncommon ones because those are the enchanted ones. And then what I would technically do is I would try to go to see if there's anyone that is selling for cheap. So for instance, like this one right here. Oh, that's in 2 days. 45. They're overbidding for those. So there's none really at the moment. Probably this one at 8 of them. This one right here, that's, oh, those are diamond spreading. Ooh, diamond spreading is pretty cheap. Okay, anyways. So anyways, like I said, there's technically a bunch of items that I would just be looking at, and I would put my money into the auction house and then go and grind more wheat while I let that auction house finish. But I'm not going to do that on stream. I'm just telling you that you could do that if you're not someone that streams and that someone's going to get trolled. So, alright, let's go put that money back. Who knows how do I get frags or unstable pieces armor, dragon fights or auctions? Another way. There is no really other way. Do you have dragon armor now? No, I don't. Okay, then there is no other way. How money do you think you have? Just what? How money do you think you need? I have just 6 frags. I can't even decipher that. Alright, well anyways. Back to the grind, guys. Back to the grind. And the whole point is that you're trying to get this money. Instead of wasting your time getting cobblestone and getting up to 1,000. Because even after you get 1,000 cobblestone, you're still going to need money to make money. So it's better to leave your minions grinding out the cobblestone while you are making money. And then of course you check on your cobblestone minions every once in a while just to make sure that they're not filled. We probably got a couple more minutes left before they're fully filled. So we'll check on them, and you know, we can go check on them now. Let's go see where they're at. But after I clear these out. Alright, another thing too is when you're mining wheat, technically it's better to grab your wheat and do this right here. This is technically better because you won't get any of these seeds, because seeds only make you 50 coins. I mean 50 cents technically. So it's better just to skip them completely. And then just fill up your entire inventory with actual wheat. But let's just clear these out real quick, and then we'll go and check up on our minions. We'll go clear them out. We'll see where we're at. We're probably going to be like at 600 now. 600 for the collection. And then we'll just come back and we'll get some wheat. Once we get $30,000, roughly 32,000, then we're technically all set. At that point in time, we can go and actually get actual... We can start mining actual cobblestone to get to 1,000. And I'll tell you why, how this all makes sense in a little bit. Come on. All right. Oh, there's a lot of wheat here. All right, let's go look at our cobblestone minions. Can you please tell me who won the giveaway? DJA, bro. Number 1, it wasn't you. Number 2, it was technically a guy named Galad. It was a guy named Galad who won it. Alright. So look at that. They're almost done. So yeah, I was right. It was about like a couple more minutes. Alright. Alright, let's collect that, collect that, collect that, collect, and collect. Oh, almost forgot about you. Alright, so let's go look at where our collection's at. We should be at 600 something. Oh, look at that. We're at 918, so we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, DJ, dude. No, yeah, it was Galad, dude. It was Galad. We might be doing another $1 million giveaway tomorrow. It depends on how busy I am tomorrow, though. But for sure next week we're gonna be giving away a couple $1 million. So I don't want to promise you that because I am kind of busy tomorrow. So if I'm not able to stream, I don't want anyone to be like, hey bro, you didn't got online and give me $1 million. But we are going to be giving away more millions of dollars pretty soon. I have probably good $70 million to give away still in total. I still have like $70 million just chilling, ready to give out to someone. But what we're going to do is we're going to be giving them out in smaller quantities, not in big giant quantities like before. Oh, look at this douchebag. All right. So remember, guys, we're trying to get a $30,000 right now. All right. So what we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna get rid of the seeds. We're gonna put nothing but wheat. Get rid of those seeds. Seeds are poo-poo. They're doo-doo. They're dadas. They're useless to a certain degree, unless you need dirt. Well, not really. You can buy dirt, right? What is the auto aim enchant called for the bow? I think that's called aiming, isn't it? I have 9 million just sitting around. What should I use 9 million on? I have strong set, I have AOTD, I have 9 million laying around. I don't know what minions to use though. With 3 million, do you think you will get full enchanted? Will get full unstable armor? I think unstable armor sells for a little bit more than 3 mil. You can try and get lucky and get frags, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might sell probably for a little bit more than 3 mil. As far as the person that is asking, what do I do with the 9 mil? What you do with the 9 mil, dude, is you grab that money and you go and use that money in the auction house, and you make money with that money instead of letting that money just sit in your bank doing nothing. I can't really tell you right now though, dude. Alright, real simple, guys. I'm not gonna hold your hand and tell you what item you should put your money on, just because there's just way too many of you guys to literally tell you, oh, like, you're gonna keep bothering me in a sense and be like, oh, well, now that I got this money, what's the next item I should keep doing? And it's like, dude, that's the moment that I stop playing, the moment that I'm not here anymore, then who are you gonna ask, right? That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. So what I'm trying to let you guys know and understand is that you need to understand the theory or the understanding behind how to use the auction house to make money. It's better for you guys to learn how to do that on your own, with, you know, of course, with my help. I'll help you guys out, but you need to learn how to find those items on your own. You need to learn how to figure certain things out, because that way you don't have to wait on someone to tell you what you should buy and what you shouldn't buy. If you have $9 million just sitting in your bank, not doing anything, not making you any type of money, dude, that $9 million, dude, you know how much I can do with 9 million? Dude, I can, oh my god, dude, I can wreck with $9 million. If I had $9 million right now, dude, I would be at the end game by tomorrow. I wouldn't, it would be over. But the problem is that you need to learn auction house strategies, and you need to understand how to use the auction house. It's super duper simple. The only problem is that rather, one, no one's told you how simple it is and how easy it is to use it, and number two, you haven't taken the time to try to learn it. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and be your accountant to a certain degree. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh bro, we'll put your $9 million in this item or put your, or buy this item and buy that item, and then once you're done, you're gonna come back and you're gonna be like, oh well, what's the next item? I can't keep doing that, especially if I have 100 people, 600 people asking me the same question. It's not gonna be fun for me. It's gonna be fun for you because you have to do less work, but it's not gonna be fun for me, and I'm not gonna want to keep doing that for a long time. So it's better for you to learn auction house as soon as you can from someone that has made millions of dollars in the auction house and really understand how they use it instead of asking them for that information, like what item I need to bid on. So with those $9 million, dude, the best advice I can tell you is go into the auction house, bust out a calculator, start crunching some of those numbers, look at a bunch of different items that you think would sell for a lot, items that you think you can make good amounts of profit on, and start making a list. Start literally making a list on your notepad, write it down on a notebook, whatever it is. Hold on, let me read some of these comments before I continue. I buy a sword enchant and make, and I buy a sword enchant it and make it easy money. Yeah, you could do that. Both, if you use godly and end armor for 300 and leaping sword with 24 talismans or money, you can one-shot zealots with crits 3 and strength 5. I have full godly, full fairy, and 22 talismans, and the sword is aspect of the end, not max, plus 1 hot book. Okay, understandable. I just wanted one tip for start, but okay, I have never heard of that. Then one shot ideal 6,000. Someone bid 6k on my dirt that I put up for auction as a joke. Do I have 100 crit chance and I have over 300 crit damage with pots, etc, etc. It and get crit chance in 80. All right, a lot of those are, I don't know who's writing those sentences, but geez Louise, some of those sentences don't make sense. All right, yeah, I will eventually get to the people that are at 9 mil, people that have several $1 million to invest. I will eventually be able to tell you, but at the moment, man, I really wish I wasn't streaming, dude. This is gonna take way too long for me to get to 30,000. Way too long to get to 30,000. All right, this is too slow. This is way too slow. What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna be at 100k soon. I mean, I'm gonna be at 10k. I mean, I'm gonna be at 1,000 cobblestones soon, and this is way too slow. What can I do? What can I do? All right, maybe I should just start buying items. I'll take my chances, I guess. All right, so it's gonna take me forever to get to 30,000. Let me see. How much does cobblestone sell for? It's only $1, right? Yeah, it's $1. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? We got 12,000. All right, so look, check this out. I don't know if this is gonna work because people are probably gonna outbid me and stuff like that, but we'll try it, I guess. All right, so I have $12,000, right? I can go and grind a lot more wheat. I can go and grind wood. I can go and grind coal, whatever it is. I can go and buy a sword and try to make my way into the deep cavern and start fighting mobs, but still that's gonna take forever, right? So technically the best thing to do, guys, is to learn how to use the auction house, right? The auction house is the money making central of this entire server. All money flows through this little guy right here, the little auction guy. All right, if you do not know how to use the auction house, you are missing out a great opportunity to make a ton of money, and let me show you guys how to simply use it. This is like my 1000th time explaining this to people. So pay close attention, because those people that are going to understand what I'm telling you, you guys, the people that learn right now, are going to be able to make a ton of money in the auction house. All right, hold on one second. Nooses, are you available to talk with me after stream? Maybe you can give me some other tips later. Also, I can help you in exchange whatever you need. Understand if can't, but yeah. Meta, as far as talking after stream, I don't know, dude. Oh, no way, it's already 2 p.m. where I'm at. I don't know, dude. I got some stuff to do today, so maybe not today. But either way, I'm about to literally tell you what I would tell you out of stream. So pay close attention, guys. All right, pay close attention if you want to learn how to make money. Right now, I'm about to tell you a bunch of random stuff. Super simple. Okay. Number one, you need to learn how to use the auction house. All right. How do you use the auction house, and what do you mean, Nooses, when you tell me how to use the auction house? Okay. When you click on this little magical guy, there's a little gold block. All right. When you click on this gold block, it literally shows you all the items that people are selling, right? And what's amazing about this place is that you can sort everything by time, by price, by item. So you need to utilize all those functions. And the way you do that is really, really simple. They give you all these tools already laid out for you, right? If you go over here, you can choose weapons, armors, accessory, blocks, whatever, right? You can do that. You also have a more definite search function right here, which is this little sign. When you click this, you can look literally for specific items. For instance, if I want to look for diamonds, I type in diamond, and anything that has the word diamond in it is going to pop up. So diamond pickaxes, diamond swords, diamond armor, whatever is diamond, right? Diamond blocks, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to think. You need to think, what items can I make money on? It doesn't matter how much money you have to a certain degree. Of course, you need some money, right? Because you need money to buy an item. But if you have 100,000, if you have 1,000,000, if you have 10,000, you have 50,000, as long as you have some money, you can make money in the auction house. Depending on how much money you have, though, is what's going to tell you how much money you can make in a certain amount of time. So for instance, I have $12,000. That means that I can only make a certain amount of money because I only have $12,000 to invest. I have only $12,000 to play around with. Compared to someone that has millions of dollars, they're going to be able to make a lot more money because they're going to be able to buy a bunch of more items that I personally can't afford at the moment. So the people that have a lot more money have more of an open environment for yourself to make money, because you can pretty much almost afford anything. So when you understand how much money you have, if you're looking at your bank account right now and you're like, oh man, I only have 10,000, I only have 50,000, I only have 100,000, doesn't matter, you have enough to invest. Okay, so the way you find items has to depend on how much money are you willing to risk to use, and you have to understand that this money, you can lose it, but there's ways to prevent you from losing it. This is called lowering your risk or hiring your risk of losing money. How do you lower the risk of losing money? How do you hire the risk of losing money? Well, the way you hire the risk of losing money is by buying dumb items. And what do I mean by dumb items? Well, normally a dumb item would be if the item doesn't sell, if nobody needs it. If you overpay for an item, that's buying dumb, because it's going to be harder for you to make profit on that item. How do you lower the risk? The way you lower the risk is by making what's called smart investments or lower risk investments. These low risks means that you're buying items that rather one are super popular and that are guaranteed to sell. Number two, you're buying these items at a super cheap price or at a very good price that no matter if you put it back on the auction house, you're guaranteed to make some profit. So there's these type of items that you need to understand. How to lower risk, how to higher risk. There's many more tips, but I'm just trying to cut this short. I'm trying to get to the point here. Okay, so what's the simplest way to make money, right, in the auction house? The simplest way to make money in the auction house is to buy items for cheap and sell them for high. Buy them for cheap, sell them for more than what you paid for. You can find a bunch of items that are selling for cheap. Okay, how do you find those items though? Pay close attention. You click on the auction, you go into the auction browser, and what you want to do is you want to rather one, you can look at a specific item, or two, you can look at a bunch of items. I personally like to look at specific items first, build a list up of items that I'm going to be comfortable with, and then only use those items until I move on to better items or until that auction or until that market dies down. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a random item, all right? I always like to use lava buckets. I always like to talk about lava buckets. There's a reason why I like to talk about lava buckets is because everyone needs them. Okay, everybody wants lava buckets. It's a super popular item. So since it's a super popular item, you are automatically lowering the risk of losing money. If you understand how much lava buckets normally sell for, you can lower the risk even more by making sure that you're always bidding under the normal sell value. Alright, let me show you an example. And let me show you how to find cheap items. So we're going to go over how to find cheap items first. Alright, if you're trying to find cheap items, we're going to use lava buckets as an example. We're going to go to tools because a lava bucket is a tool or miscellaneous. We're going to use the item tier. If you don't know, enchanted lava buckets are an epic item. So what you want to do is you want to click on epic so that way you don't accidentally buy a normal lava bucket for a super high price, right? You want to make sure you're only looking at that item that you're specifically trying to get. And what you want to do is you want to use the sorting tool. Now, when you click on sorting, you're going to want to go to ending soon. All right, you're going to go to ending soon and do not look at the first page. This first page tells you nothing. A lot of people are like, oh, well, this is the price. This is the price. This is how much they sell for. No. This is 5 minutes and above. This tells you jack. I don't want to swear, but this tells you nothing. The item's price will be found on the last page. If you go to the very last page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the arrow. I'm going to right click it. And it's going to automatically take me to the last page. The last item on this little block. So you see these squares. The item that's in this little square is going to be the item that's selling the soonest. So literally 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 seconds. And it's going to get worse and worse. More and more the time it goes over here. So if you can see, it's 23 hours, 23 hours, 26 hours. And if I look here, it's a minute and 10 seconds. This one is at 3 minutes. This one's at, oh, actually that one's super low. All right, never mind that. All right, so that one's at 18 seconds. This one already has ended. This one's at 10 seconds. This one's about to end. This one ends in 2 days. Or you can just put it on ending soon. The unicorn, I have no idea who you've been paying attention to, dude. I literally just said put it on ending soon. You need to put it on ending soon. And you need to go to the last page. By the way, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so go to the last page on the ending soon sorting tab. Okay. Okay, so look, these are the actual prices that these items are selling for. Why? Because look, someone literally didn't pay $250,000. This auction expired. That means that nobody wanted to pay $250,000 for a lava bucket. Someone bought this lava bucket for $190,000. That means that right now someone is paying $190,000 at least for a lava bucket. For two of them, they paid $400,000. If you divide that by 2, that means that this person paid $200,000 for each lava bucket. If you look at this guy, he paid $132,000 for his lava bucket. All right. This guy is about to pay $175,000. All right. So, quick example. This person right here that bought his lava bucket at $132,000, can he make money? Yes. He can definitely make money. Why? Because he can grab that lava bucket, he can put it back up on auction, and he could put it at a reasonable price that someone's going to pay. What is that price that people are paying at this specific moment? At this moment, people are paying $170,000. People are paying $200,000. People are paying $190,000. So, if this guy was smart, he would grab that lava bucket and he would put it up for auction for roughly $170,000. If he sells it and somebody bids $170,000, how much money is he making? Well, what you need to do is you need to grab yourself a little calculator. You need to grab yourself a calculator. He bought it for $132,000, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna subtract $170,000 if that's how much he puts it up for, and somebody buys it at that price, and he's gonna make $38,000. $38,000, dude, just for buying an item and putting it back in the auction house. Do you see how easy and simple it is to make money? It is super duper dumb how easy it is to make money in the auction house. And nobody, okay, not nobody, a lot of people are using it, but not enough people are using it. And it's a good thing that not a lot of people are using it, because that means that you still have some time to go make some money. The moment that everyone starts using this auction house to try to make money, all the prices are going to go back down. Everything is going to go back to normal prices. Everything's going to get cheap. And the reason why everything's going to get cheap is because everyone is going to be in competition with each other. This is what's called capitalism. If you ever heard that word, you probably heard it because there's a lot of politics going on in the real world right now. This is what's called capitalism. There is a company that wants to sell an item. There's people that want to buy it. But the more competition there is for that company, they have to lower their prices to stay competitive. And technically, the person that ends up winning is the consumer. It's the person that's buying the items. Because if there is, say there's two Nooses selling lava buckets, and I'm trying to get $30,000 profit. Well, if the other Nooses is smart, he's going to sell it for $160,000 instead of $170,000, which is going to guarantee that someone's going to buy it from him instead of me, because nobody wants to pay $10,000 extra for the same item, right? So, if I'm smart, I'm going to come back and I'm going to sell it for $150,000. And me and him are going to go in competition, and we're going to try to outcompete each other, and eventually prices are naturally going to come down the more competition there is. But in a world where there is no competition, you can charge as much as you want. That's the issue. That's the thing that a lot of people don't know. What the fuck is this, math class? Yes, dude, this is an economy class technically right now. What I'm trying to teach you, dude, is You don't have to keep on grinding. You don't have to keep on working in this game mode as much as you do if you just learn how to use the auction house. This is what I've been telling so many people for the last couple of weeks. Everyone keeps asking me, how did you make so much money? Why did you give away your island? The reason why is because, dude, I had so much money. I only have 70 million left, but I had pretty much 170 to 200 million dollars. I only have 70 million left. I've never fought a dragon. I've never beaten a magma boss. I've never grinded for zealots. I've never beat any zombies. Why? Because I made all my money. I made all my money in the auction house. All 200 mil. While you guys are grinding, while you guys are doing all the hard work, while you guys are doing whatever you're doing, me, all I do is I come to the auction house and I buy your hard work and I sell it right back to you. And then you're wondering, well, how, you're wondering like, man, this is such a grindy game. And the thing is, well, you're making it grindy. There's ways around it. Now, don't get me wrong, not everyone can do this. Because if everyone does this, then no one's going to start selling anything. This has to do with something else that I would like to talk about, but this is going to be off topic, so I'm not going to talk about it. But the whole point is, this entire game is crap when it comes to money, because money is the end game. You will eventually get so rich, you'll eventually have so much money that you can buy anything, and then there's nothing left for you to do. The only thing that is going to be left for you to do is going to be build your island. You can go and buy superior armor, go buy a 50 mil Midas, go flex on your friends. But after that, what else are you going to do? There's nothing else to do. You can go and grind zealots for another 10 hours, but once you're at $200 million, how much more money do you really need? You don't need any. So this is kind of what I'm trying to, this is why this became an economy class or a math class. It's really important because this whole entire game runs on numbers. This entire game is about numbers, it's about time, and when you figure that out, you're gonna understand, holy crap, I need to start using the auction house. I need to stop doing what I'm doing, and I need to use the auction house because the auction house is freedom from what I am doing. Okay? Okay, so back to the class. Alright, so a bunch of you guys are saying, what's the best item to buy and resell? How much should I buy enchanted lava buckets for, etc, etc. Guys, this is just an example. This is not the item that is end all be all for you. You need to learn how to find these items at no matter what price range you're at. If you have $1 million to invest, if you have $10 million to put into the auction house, if you have 12,000 like I do, you need to learn how to find these items. That is more important than asking someone, how much should I bid or what should I bid? Because the moment I am gone, who's going to tell you what item to bid on? Who's going to tell you how much should I bid on, like how much you should bid on it? Right? You need to learn how to figure this stuff out on your own. I'm trying to teach you this skill so that way you don't have to rely on me or anyone else, and you can just keep doing this on your own. Now, the reason why I say this is super important is because the auction house fluctuates. The prices go up and they go down. They always go up and they always go down. Now, what causes the items to go up in price and what causes the items to go down in price? Well, there's a couple of factors. There's a couple of things. Number one, updates. Every time there's an update, everybody wants the best item, the new item, so that way they can flex on their friends or whatever. So if you pay attention to those items when the updates come out, normally those are good investments to get into, but you need to be in front of everyone. You need to know, okay, well, this is the item that's going to be hot. For instance, like that scythe or whatever, or the zombie hearts or whatever. Those items, a lot of people, when the update first came out, people were paying stupid amounts of prices for those items. Why? Because they didn't know too much about them. They didn't know their worth, and they were willing to pay a lot of money for them just because they were the brand new items and they wanted to be the first to have those items. So every time there's an update, guys, it's money making season. It's literally money making time. Stay close to that forum, learn the updates, learn what's going on, and stay really connected to that. Number one, that's one of the best tips I can give you. Number two, the auction always fluctuates according to how many players are online and how many players are not online. Okay? Now, the more players there are online, the more opportunities you have to sell because there's more people buying, right? But at the same time, there's more people selling items at the same time. So sometimes when there's a lot of people online, the prices go down because they tend to put a lot of the same items that you're trying to sell or buy in at the same time because they're trying to make money too. So for instance, when there's say 50,000 players and say they all want to decide to start selling lava buckets, you need to not sell lava buckets because lava buckets are going to be super cheap and it's going to be very little profit margins. You're not going to be able to make a lot of money because everyone's going to be selling. And why am I going to bid 250,000 on a lava bucket when I can just go buy it from Bill that's selling it for 130,000? Okay? When there isn't anyone online, items tend to sell for a lot more. The reason why is because people don't want to wait. They don't want to wait to get their item. Think about it. Every time you're in the auction house, you just want the item, right? And that's why you bid. You bid because you're trying to get that item. If there wasn't a waiting time, you would just go and buy it, right? But that's not how the auction works. So, if you understand that people don't want to wait, you sell those items when there's not a lot of players on. Now, why is this important to understand? It's important to understand is because since there's less players online, that means that there's less items in the auction house. That means that there's less competition, which means that you can charge more for your item. And that also means that people are willing to pay higher prices for that item because they do not want to wait 20 minutes. Now, for instance, I'll give you an example. Lava buckets right now. How many lava buckets are in the auction house? Well, there's 11 pages. All right, how far apart are they? Okay, so this one's at 5 minutes. This is at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. This is at 6 minutes and 50, 6 minutes and 60 seconds. Look how they're super close to each other. Right? They're literally minutes and seconds apart. When there is not a lot of players online, normally when you look at this, it's going to be like, all right, well, this item is selling in 5 minutes. This one is going to be selling in 20 minutes. This one's going to be selling in 30 minutes. This one's in an hour. This one's in an hour and a half. So when there's less people online, there's less items to buy. And technically, that's when you can charge more for them because people don't want to wait the extra 20 minutes to take a chance to lose this item or not. So what they'll do is they'll pay a lot more to secure the bid. So these are the type of tactics, these are the type of things and strategies that you need to kind of think about when you're using the auction house. Now, I know that some of these things might be a little bit advanced for some of you. They might not be too advanced at all. I personally think that these are very basic understandings, but that's because I have experience in other real world things. You know, I do this for a living. So not only in the game, but in real world. So, I don't know, dude. There's just so much information to explain. I don't really know how to put it all in a neat little package to make you guys understand. The point is, you can make money on any item. Literally almost any item. It doesn't matter, dude. Watch. I can literally go into the auction house. I can go in here. I can go to ending soon. I can go all the way to the end. And look. 16 enchanted ender pearls, 3,200. Is that a good price? Well, let me go check. I'm gonna go check ender pearls. Look how simple it is. Ender. I'm gonna go and sort that by enchanted ender pearls, which is uncommon. I'm gonna drop it down to ending soon. I'm gonna go all the way to the end. 3,000, 1,400, 6,000. All right, so if this guy can buy them at 3,000 and this guy's paying 6,000, is there a profit margin there? Yes, there's a $3,000 difference. That means if I can buy them at $3,000, I can sell them at a $3,000 profit. Even more now. Look, so this guy's paying more for them. All right, so let me go check to see all these other items. All right, so this guy's selling it for 1,400 for 7 of them. Is that a good price? Is it not a good price? How do you figure that out? Well, what you try to figure out is how much does one sell for, right? And then you can start buying lower quantities. So for instance, if this person is paying 7,000 for 16 enchanted ender pearls, what do? I grab my calculator. I do 7,000. Oh, 7,000 divided by 16. And this is going to give me the price for one ender pearl. That's how much one ender pearl normally sells for. So if I multiply that by 7, so I'm going to times that by 7, $3,000. Okay, so when I look at this guy just made some money. This guy that bought the 7 enchanted ender pearls for $1,400, he got them for cheap. Why? Well, real simple. We'll see how much he paid. Look, before it was like 400 bucks for each pearl. Let's see how much he paid. So what we do is we grab 7, or no, we grab what he paid for. So it's 1,400, and we divide that by 7. That means he paid $200 for each ender pearl. He got it for half the price. That means that he can literally grab those ender pearls, put them back up in auction, and somebody might bid more for them. Now, if he was smart, he would go and buy all the cheap ender pearls, the ones that are not in stacks. So if he bought that for 1,400, he'll go to the auction house and he'll be like, all right, well, what else is not in a stack? Okay, this one is selling for $200. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, something actually just came up. So I'm gonna try to explain this real quick because I actually need to go. Okay, so look, for 9 of them, 350 bucks. For 5 of them, $1,000 bucks. So if he buys these 9, and then he grabs the other ones and he combines these together into one stack, and he puts them up for sale for 7,000, he's gonna make profit. You can do that with almost anything, dude. You can do that with frags. Like, this is one thing that I keep telling people. If you go to Young Frags, people pay for stacked items a lot more than they do for normal items like that are not stacked. Why? Because they're, I don't know, it's kind of dumb in reality. I don't know. It's not a nice way of saying it, but I guess it's because they're dumb. So it's, well, never mind. It's not because they're dumb. It's just that they don't want to wait. That's the real reason. So look, how much is someone paying for 10 young dragon fragments? They're paying 45,000. So right off the top of my head, that's going to be roughly $4,000 per frag. Let's go double check though. We're going to bust out our calculator. Remember, what you're going to want to do is you want to grab the sale price. So somebody paid 45,000. Let me put that to the side. 45,626. So 45,626, we'll divide that by 10, and that person paid 4,562.6 for each frag. Okay, now check this out. Now when we look at say 4, look at this one. For 4 frags, if nobody bids on these, he's gonna get them for 8,746. How much price difference is there? Well, let's figure it out. The price difference is really super simple. What you do is you grab the selling price, which is 8,746, and you divide that by how many items there is. So there's 4 of them, right? 4. If he buys them at that price, that means that he's only going to be paying $2,186 per frag. Okay, someone just outbid him for 10,000. Okay, so let's figure that out. 10,000 divided by 4, and it's going to give us how much that person is paying for him. Divided by 4, 2,500. He's still technically making money, because what he needs to do is he needs to buy a bunch of these that are selling at 4, selling at 3, 3 right here. Oh, that guy's paying way too much. That guy's crazy. This guy is selling it for 3. If we look over here, 500 coins, 700 coins, 874. And when you look at the ones that are stacked, look, for 20 coins, for 20 young frags, someone's paying 160,000 for 20 frags. He is overbidding, dude. This guy is super overbidding. Watch, check this out. Look how much he's paying per frag. All right, check this out. 160,000. 160,000 divided by 20, and he is paying $8,000 per frag. How many of these do I need to buy to make money? I need to buy 5 of these. If I buy 5 stacks of 4, it's going to give me 20 frags. And if I buy them at 11,000, that means I'm going to get each frag roughly at $2,000 to $3,000. And what I do is I grab those frags, I stack them, I put them in a stack of 20, and then I put them in the auction. And someone's going to bid roughly 100,000 to 160,000, because for some odd reason they want to buy them in stacks instead of buy them separately. Why? Because they don't want to wait. So yeah, yeah, there's a lot of information, guys. My bad. Somebody just came right now to me. I have to go do something in real life. I have to go run some errands. So I'm literally gonna cut the I'm gonna cut the stream short. When I come back, I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna go up to 30,000, and I will not stream. I mean, I won't do anything to the account until I stream again, pretty much. So all I'm gonna do is off stream, I'm gonna get $30,000, and then next time I stream, we're gonna start at $30,000, and then I'm gonna show you guys the next step. All right, the next step is literally grabbing those $30,000, going into the auction house, and start making a lot of money. And then I'll show you how easy and simple it is. All right. Sorry this took so long. Sorry that there was so much math information and all this other stuff. But for those people that literally sat here, listened to that stuff, and understood it, dude, you guys can make a ton of freaking money and beat the game without having to grind the game. All right, guys, my name is Nooses, guys. Thank you guys so much. That's pretty much the end of the stream, just because I have to go do something real quick, though, guys. If you guys don't know, there's certain people that do sponsor the stream, so we're gonna give a little quick shout out to those sponsors. Number 1 is gonna be the real_Zimzima. You guys can go check him out on Instagram. He's a great artist. It wasn't possible for him for the stream because he's definitely one of our sponsors. He does a lot of commission work, a lot of great art. Go check him out. Another one, guys, is uBlock Origin. Is the best ad blocker on the market. Literally, there is no better ad blocker on the market than this one. It's completely free. It's from the community, by the community, so they don't charge you, they don't sell your information. And then also, if you guys are looking for a good VPN, check out RiseUp VPN. It is completely free. There's no monthly charges. It's ran completely off donations, and it's designed by people that want to free your anonymity. Sorry if I said that wrong. And then last but not least, guys, Delatoric Comics on Instagram is one of our new sponsors. Go check him out. He's also another artist. If you guys don't know, I'm actually working on a comic book with these guys, so maybe I'll talk about that a little later down the road. But these guys are some great artists. Go check them out whenever you have a chance. Show them some love, show them some support. Thank them for being able to host this stream. And that's pretty much it, guys. You guys can check me out on many different multiple platforms that I stream on. We're streaming on roughly like 10 different websites right now as we speak. You guys can catch me on all the popular ones like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Mixer, all those, and then a couple of other non so big streaming platforms. Anyways, thank you guys so much. My name is Nooses. We'll continue these lessons a little bit later down the road, and when I come back and stream again, most likely tomorrow, we'll be giving away I think $1 million. All right, tomorrow we're gonna try to fit in the schedule, and if we get online tomorrow, we'll give away $1 million. And if not, then on Sunday for sure we'll be giving away $1 million. So stay tuned for that. If you guys want to win that money, it's gonna be super sick. All right, that's pretty much it. You guys enjoy yourself. Go grind out the auction house. Go make a bunch of money. And that's it. My name is Nooses. Enjoyed streaming. Peace out, guys.